remembered.
Okay. Okay, everyone should be tracking me as I grab my mystery box list and track walkers list. Alfonso, put them down. Okay, so we're going to start with our let's discuss question. So I'll read it first, then we'll read it together. Hands down. So, Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys in her class. Miss Maitland has 5 girls and 2 boys in her class. Do they have the same amount of students? How do you know? So we'll read it together. Miss Fellner, everybody. Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys in her class. Miss Maitland has 5 girls and 2 boys in her class. Do they have the same amount of students? How do you know? So for a minute, with your partner, discuss.
Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys. Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys. And Miss Maitland has 5 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. So I'm going to pick from the sticks for somebody to share out. Zaire, can you share with your partner what you discussed?
Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys in her class. Miss Maitland has 5 girls and 2 boys in her class. Do they have the same amount of students? How do you know? They do not have the same amount of students because Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys, and Maitland has 5 girls and 2
After, yeah.
I
I
heard,
can get it out when they're done.
I heard you say that Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 3 boys in her class. I simply agree with you, but I would like to add on because Miss Maitland has more girls than the boys because Miss Fellner has 4 girls and 5 girls in Miss Maitland's class. And 5 is greater than 4. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Thank you for sharing out. Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain to you the answer, okay? And why it is the answer. So Miss Fellner has 4 girls, so I can just put 4 on my hand, okay? And 3 boys, so I can put on another 3. So I have 7. So I have 7 students in total. So everyone should be tracking me. Antonio and Jaden should definitely be tracking me. Actually everybody should turn their boards over so the white part is facing down. Everybody turn over their boards so all you see is the brown back. Just put it down. Everyone should have it turned over. I shouldn't see any white on board. I should only see brown. Jaden? If your board is double-sided, that's okay. I should only see the brown on the board. Okay, so I have 7 students in total. So then, that's Miss Fellner's class.
Right here.
7 students, okay? So then if I move on to Miss Maitland, so Miss Maitland has 5 students, or sorry, 5 girls, and 2 boys. Huh, that's the same. So Miss Fellner has 7, even though it's 4 girls, 3 boys, and Miss Maitland has 7 also, even though it's 5 girls and 2 boys. So, do they have the same amount of students? Yes, they do. How do you know? Because 4 plus 3 is 7, and 5 plus 2 is also 7. So even though it's girls, even though it's more girls, or less girls in Miss Fellner's, and more boys in Miss Fellner's, they still have the same amount of students. Okay? Okay, we're going to read our objective. So I'll read it first, and then we're going to read it together. Today in math, I will learn about the commutative property of addition. Everyone's reading it with me? Today in math, I will learn about the commutative property of addition. So remember yesterday, I said that another way of saying the commutative property was the turnaround property or turnaround fact. Okay, so we switch the order of the numbers. But today we're going to do it slightly differently. You can have different numbers, but they can all add up to the same thing. Like in our Let's Discuss. Look, the numbers are different. 4 and 3, 2 and 5. But the sum is the same. Okay. For everyone who's still tracking up here, I can see some students are really making a huge effort today, and I appreciate that. And those people, I'm writing their names down constantly. Okay, so I'm going to model. So today we're going to continue to learn about the commutative property of numbers. So we can combine the same addends in another way, okay? But we can also use different addends to get the same sum, okay? So with this question here, the question is, how many different number sentences can you create with a sum of 15? Okay, so how many different ways can I get to 15 using 4 different sums? Okay, so my answer is going to be 15, obviously, because that's what I want to get to. That's my sum. So I can say, let me see. I'm gonna decide the numbers. So I'll say 5 plus 10 equals 15. Okay. My next one, I can just do the commutative property of this one. I can just turn the order around. Okay. Start off with my 10 and end with my 5 equals 15. It's the same thing. Okay. So I want to think of another way of getting to 15 by using different numbers also. So I can say, let me see, 12. So my sum is going to be 15. So I can say 12 plus 3 equals 15. Okay? So I'm not going to do the commutative property of this one. I'm going to make up a different one. Okay? So I'm going to say 4 plus something gets me to the sum of 15. So it's obviously 11. So 4 plus 11 is 15. So I've done 4 different ways of getting the sum of 15. As you're still tracking me, I should still see the white or the brown part of the whiteboard, unless it's double-sided. I should still see the brown part. Turn over the board. Chloe, is it double-sided? Okay. So now I'm going to do it again. Everyone is still tracking me. Okay, so it's the same question. How many different number sentences, so these are number sentences, can you create with a sum of 12? Okay, so something plus something equals 12. So I can say, I'm going to say 9 plus something is 12. We're not shouting out. 9 plus 3 is 12. Okay, this time I'm going to pick completely different numbers again. So something plus something is 12. So I'm going to say 7 plus 5. I'm not sure why I can hear a conversation. Maybe it's in my head. And I know that it's not Miss Green and Miss Maitland talking, because they're on opposite sides of the room. So it must be coming from a different source. Okay, so I've got 1, 2 done. So I'm going to do the other 2. So my sum is 12. So I'm going to pick completely different numbers again. Let me see. 6 plus, as you're tracking, 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. And then for the last one, I'm going to pick completely different numbers again. Let me see. 1 plus 11 equals 12. Okay. Now, you're going to get an opportunity to do it on your whiteboard. So turn over your whiteboard. So the question, how many different number sentences can you create with a sum of 17? Okay? So the sum that you're looking for is 17. So on your board, so you can just write line plus line equals the answer. Okay? So if you need me to come around and write on your board to get you started, do you have a whiteboard? Now you might pick up your whiteboard and get started. Ready? There's a board behind you there. I just gave it to you. So raise your hand if you need me to help you to get started. So you're going to do 4 different number sentences, not just 1, 4. Where the sum is going to be 17. So what plus what? 17. Here. So this can be done quietly. Where's your board? Here, there's a board there. Shoot that. So what? You make 17. Okay. Jaden? Here, Kyrie. Here, Jaden. Melissa, come on. Come on, get going. No one here. Okay, I can see all the boards from here, and I'm noting people who are working at it and people who are talking and doing everything else. Okay, now I'm going to show the answer to you. We're going to go over it. Okay. So all the the eyes are up here. Thank you.